Let us start the lecture on generalized coordinate. Just start. Generalized coordinate. In the previous lecture, we already discussed on drawbacks of Newtonian mechanics, then degrees of freedom, after then constraints, and then we have generalized coordinate. Okay, what is the generalized coordinate? We all know the coordinates of cylindrical coordinate, Cartesian coordinate, spherical polar coordinate. Yes or no? In cylindrical coordinate, we have the variables x, y, and z. In plane polar coordinate, we have r, theta. Yes or no? In cylindrical coordinate, we have rho, phi, z, and in spherical coordinate, we have r, theta, phi. Yes or no? Then what is the generalized coordinate? In generalized coordinate, study both the degrees of freedom and constraint here. By mixing the degrees of freedom and constraint, we construct the generalized coordinate. Okay, then just see what is the generalized coordinate actually. Let consider a system. Consider a system of n point masses, or you can say particles. N point masses having position coordinate Ri. What are right here? Position coordinate Ri. Ri means there are n point masses are there. Yes or no? The first point mass has position coordinate R1, and the second point mass has position coordinate R2, and the third point mass has position coordinate R3. Similarly, let Ri is the position coordinate of ith particle in place of I, if we put first particle, then here you have to put R1. If here we put the second particle, then you have to put second. If you put the 100th particle, then here you have to put R100. This is the position vector. In Cartesian coordinate, we know the position vector R equal to xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap. Yes or no? That is the position coordinate in Cartesian coordinate. Similarly, this one is the position coordinate in generalized coordinate. Position vector in generalized coordinate. Okay. Then this is the position coordinate of n point masses. Suppose this one is the first and second. Suppose there are C number of relations among 3n position coordinate. Okay, why right here 3n? We all know in computational space the n point masses have dimension 3n. Yes or no? Just so here I write. Suppose there are C number of relations among the 3n position coordinates. C number of relations. C refers here the constraint. Okay. Then hence we have 3n dimension on C constraint. Hence there are degrees of, this one is the constraint. In this stanza we write down on degrees of freedom. Just see. Hence there are 3n minus C number of independent coordinates clear minus c number of independent coordinates which we call what I call generalized coordinate, which we call generalized coordinate. There are 3n minus c number of generalized coordinate if we have the dimension 3n and c number of relations among the 3n position coordinates. Yes or no? This is the general coordinate. Then how you can write this? Let in our Cartesian coordinate we have x, y and z. Yes or no? In cylindrical coordinate we have rho, phi and z. In spherical coordinate we have r, theta and phi. Similarly, here in general coordinate, let us take the coordinates are q1, q2, q3, q4, so on up to qn. From 1 to n, yes or no? Then how many numbers are there? N is 3n minus c. We all know generalized coordinates have 3n minus c number of independent coordinates. So here you can write n equal to 3n minus c. This n equal to, yes or no? Let these are the coordinates. These are the coordinates of position vector. Just write down ri. Oh, so no. Here is ri. Then how can I write this? Then can write r1 as a function of r1 first position coordinate as a function of q1, q2 up to qn. Yes or no? Similarly, you can write for r2, r3, r4. Yes or no? Or you can write in general ri. Ith term, ith point mass is ri is the function of q1, q2 up to qn. Yes or no? This one is the generalized coordinate. Yes or no? Then just see. If we all know some constants are there which depend upon the time. Yes or no? These constants are called Riemann constant. Yes or no? Holonomic constant also depend upon time, and the dissipative constant also depend upon time. If the constant we have depend upon time, then what happened here? Just see. Let's take. If the constraints were time dependent, if the constraints were time dependent, then ri is the function of general coordinate plus time. Yes or no? Then here you can write r1, r2, so on up to ri are also depend upon time. Yes or no? Then how can I write this? For R1, just write down for R1. For R1 we can write R1 is a function of Q1, Q2 up to Qn, and the extra term time is there. Yes or no? If write in general, how I can write this? In place of 1, just write down I. Ri equal to, that is the position coordinate of ith point mass. Yes or no? Ri equal to is a function of Q1, Q2 up to Qn, and the extra term T is. Okay, just see. This is the position coordinate. This is the position coordinate in configuration space. Yes or no? This is the position coordinate in configuration space. Yes or no? This Ri is the position coordinate in configuration space. Then this one is our generalized coordinate. Generalized coordinate. Yes or no? Hence we can say this is the most general expression of position coordinate in configurational space in term of generalized coordinate. Yes or no? What can I write here? This expression. Let this is the expression 1. Yes or no? We can write this expression is the most general expression of position coordinate, that is Ri in configuration space in terms of generalized coordinate. Yes or no? This section is the most general expression of position coordinate Ri in configuration space in terms of generalized coordinate. This is the generalized coordinate actually. This is the generalized coordinate. This Q1, Q2, Q up to Qn are just like the XYZ coordinate in Cartesian. Yes or no? We all know. Let's take an example. In Cartesian coordinate we have R equal to X I cap plus Y J cap plus Z K cap. Yes or no? Here you can write R is a function of X, Y and Z. Yes or no? Similarly, if we take the spherical polar coordinate, we have R equal to, we have to put R sin theta cos phi in place of X, and R sin theta sin phi in place of Y, and R cos theta in place of Z. Yes or no? Then here you can write in spherical polar, R is the function of R theta phi. Yes or no? In cylindrical coordinate, we can write R is the function of, position vector is a function of rho phi Z. Yes or no? We can write this. This Q1, Q2 up to Qn are just like this position coordinates. Yes or no? This is all about the generalized coordinate. Okay.